Jason Dorsey wrote the book, Why Size Your Business. And we're actually featured in one of his chapters for this. Probably seen this on the wall. If you come to apply for a job at Rudy's or Mighty Fine, you just pull a little ticket out of that dispenser you see, and then you can call an 800 number or go to a website and apply 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Jason said there's no need for a pen. It's a complete, correct application, and he called it brilliant. Okay. Again, this was for Tennessee. I don't know how much it'll apply to y'all, but hopefully it'll be entertaining. We, being in the business we're in is highly competitive as it is. It was important for us to also achieve excellence in our branding, and we do that by what we call branding big. How's that for big?
Wow.
Has anybody been to a UT basketball game?
Yes.
Well, you've seen the blimp that flies there, and maybe you've been lucky enough to even get a ticket that it drops for some free barbecue.
Cool.
We go big with our burgers too. The Mighty Fine Burger blimp flies in the Cedar Park Center, and it drops free Mighty Fine goodies. Has anybody seen any of these plates driving around Austin? This really works well when I'm talking out of state, because they think this guy must be crazy or what's he been drinking. Nobody could put a hamburger on a license plate. But we got approved back in October. The only restaurant company that TxDOT approved to do this. And we're actually offering a $100 Mighty Fine gift card to any person that purchases a plate, and they can put whatever they want on it. And each year when they renew it, they can come get another $100 card. This happens to be my personal plate. I'm just kidding. You'd have to pay me a lot more than $100 to put that on my card, but it works for the girl that drives it. This is Mighty G, and Mighty G is the head of our guerrilla marketing team. If you can see, he looks the part. What was that? Well, the way this is going, I can see why you might quit. If you've been to a UT football game this past fall, you may have gotten to see them. Here's some of our fanatics that actually tattooed Mighty Fine, our logo, on their back. And the girl on the left there actually took her shirt off. Just kidding. That's actually a male. But the first time I saw that picture, that was my first question. Not why they put this on their back, why did she take her shirt off? Here's a short video of Mighty G in action at a football game this fall. He's on the Jumbotron in front of the whole stadium while he's doing this. And this fan on her own decided to just come down and join in with it.
That's cute. Look at her kids.
Who's used the hand wash machine? Man, that's great. You might be wondering why does he have the hand wash machine in his branding presentation? And that's because the hand wash machine aligns with our key business driver of cleanliness. It's a way of communicating the importance of that to our guests and our team members, because we also have one of these in each of our kitchens. Those little stickers that say, "I have clean hands," we go through over 600,000 of those each year. So we never dreamed that this would become the attraction that it has, but it certainly has helped drive our brand and communicate one of our key business drivers. There's the stickers. Who's seen the crazy hologram on the glass window at Mighty Fine? Well, y'all just saw it today, I guess.
Yeah, I see it weekly.
Yeah. This is our viewing window, which up until a few months ago was just glass where you could watch the action going on in the kitchen. We heard about this new technology. It's called iClick. And what it does is it projects an image onto the glass where it really looks like a hologram, like it's just floating between the panes. And what we found is this also allows us to communicate and engage with our guests with what we're doing in the community, our recycling efforts. And the technology is just really intriguing to people. Y'all pack it up. Okay. It's just motion based, you don't actually touch it. And you can see it's talking about community impact in this shot. 2010 is definitely a year I'll never forget, just like tonight. It's really the year everything came together from our journey of pursuing excellence. And it started in June when we became the first food service group to win the Texas Award for Performance Excellence. That was followed by the Austin American-Statesman naming us the #1 large employer in Austin. That was out of over 1,600 nominees. And then the crowning jewel, as you heard, we became the first Austin-based company and only the second food service company to win the Baldrige Award. Here's a few 2010 results. We were in the top 1% in sales per unit, guest count per square foot, order accuracy. Mighty Fine, at just over 3 years old, already outperforms all other burger restaurants in Texas in sales per square foot. And my favorite, Rudy's is the #1 restaurant in food sales per square foot out of over 67,000 total restaurants in Texas.
Is that all of them or just one site?
That's this one right up the road.
183?
Yeah, it's the #1 in the state and of course for us.
Awesome.
So how do we know what we're doing is working? Well, we outperform our competitors in food quality, friendly service, speed of service, cleanliness, order accuracy. And 97% of our guests say that the overall experience is better than our competitors. Okay, as I finish up before we go back to Q&A, I want to cover, as we look back, what would we have done differently? There's really only one thing. We would have formally engaged with the award process sooner. Our first engagement occurred in May of 2009 when we applied for the Progress Award with Quality Texas. So from May 2009 to November 2010, we went from never formally engaging to winning the Baldrige Award. Our excellence accelerated more in those 18 months